there's a lot of investors that are open to like actually preferentially working in this sector. And I've got some, websites to go to find out who does what, and essentially how the different organizations work. So yeah, it's been really helpful.
Wow. So it's very the insight of what you're gaining is really would help the happiness initiative,
Well,
city to
exactly.
city.
As you know, I'm working on the Happy City Initiative, and that's what this is based on.
Because that's what this one is, isn't it? Happy City. That's the one. That's the event you're going to right now.
Yeah, that's the event I'm building. And so this is going to help me to build that successfully, which is really nice.
Well, that's awesome.
I'm very grateful for this opportunity.
So there is a lot of people that are really more interested in uh, social ways of movements.
Yeah, they like have you heard of the B Corp?
The B Corp. The
Yeah,
B
so
Corp. No, but I like it.
it's a corporation that is designed to give social benefits.
Wow.
Yeah, this whole idea is really taking off in the business world. The idea of social improvement and social benefits.
That's powerful.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's exactly what I need.
That would move some mountains.
Yes, indeed.
It would take that's all it would take. I mean, city to city, that's all it would take. Because once you have that model can be duplicated.
Exactly.
It's like the old McDonald's, old Ray Kroc, you know.
Yeah. It's going to make a
That
huge difference. There's no doubt about it. So just working away at it every day is bringing me closer and closer to the mark.
so when you actually can speak of ever ending the in the a ever ending process, that process is would really be a great topic for today to go city to city, and the process just goes on for many millenniums.
Yeah, exactly. So this is really aligned with our topic for today, which is I just keep working on this every day. And I've been doing that since really 2001, but on the business side since 2006. And you never know which day the breakthrough comes through, and you never know exactly when you get the insight that you need or the connection you need. But this working every day is making things better and better all the time.
All the time,
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah.
Being able to bring that part of see that is really really powerful because I just talked to really powerful. Am I coming across clear to you? Can you hear me?
You were a little bit broken on just your last transmission.
Hmm. Well, Leah, there's a person that I was speaking with, and she's out of Florida. She wants to know about what it would take. She was really excited about the city initiative
Oh,
that's being started in Ottawa, Canada.
nice.
Yeah, she was. That's not, but she was a bit of an influence. So, um, that's why I think it's really important to put together the foundation of it so it really
Yeah,
takes off
we
right
want a
away.
solid foundation, and I've got lots of supporters that are helping me do that. So I'm very optimistic that we'll finish putting the foundation in place through to the end of this year, and then in 2016 we'll really take off.
Very good. Very awesome.
Exactly.
Very, very, very good.
So Shall we talk about today's topic?
I think today's topic is the process, and the process that we're going through, and the process of. I think that is the topic, and that topic has it goes on for a long
Yeah,
period
that's
of time,
exactly right.
not just for.
So if we think about this, time matters because time is life. Time is living. And any time that we're not engaged, that time is slipping by. And we are either getting better or we are getting worse. So as we continue to be progressive each and every day, as we continue learning, as we continue creating, as we continue connecting, then every day is getting a little bit better and better. And we are growing as a person, and everything is coming together in a better and better way. And so just like, this idea, I was invited to join this training group. And the reason I was invited is that I had been connecting with people that knew about it, and they passed on my name and got me invited. So I didn't know when I was connecting with those people that anything more was going to come out of it. I didn't know that anything, that those people were going to reach out to me and invite me onto this 6-month professional training course. So, this is a really super opportunity that fell into my lap because of my daily efforts. So, yeah, without those daily efforts, if I had just given up 5 years ago, saying, okay, I've done this for 10 years already and it's not working, and I wouldn't be here today.
So time is very different. Yeah, time is different for you because you said you've been working on it, and so that's
yeah,
that's
exactly. So always making connections, always helping people, always, balancing sustained productivity with good living. So it's, but it's always being engaged in what I'm doing, whether I'm connecting with somebody, whether I'm working at my desk, or whether I'm eating or whatever. It's that continuous engagement, whether it's engaged in producing something, connecting with somebody, or resting and rejuvenating. Like when I go to bed, I engage in resting and rejuvenating because I write in my journal just before I go to bed. What am I grateful for? What did I learn that day? What are my successes? What are my intentions for the next day? So I go to sleep with the clear intention of what I want done the next day, and also the intention of regenerating, rejuvenating, and healing and re-energizing as I sleep. So wake up, I feel good.
Wow. Well, that what it does is it programs your subconscious mind, and your subconscious is the one that's taking over eventually. Anyway,
well said.
That's what
yes,
it's
exactly.
So when we have these repetitious
so,
thoughts that are constantly being thought.
Yeah. Are we gonna let the troubles of the past run our life, or are we going to work towards our dream in the future? Which way are we going to look, behind or ahead?
Or be in the present.
That's really the point, right? So here we are in the present, which is the only time we can act. And when we act in the present toward the direction that is creating our dream, then things start happening. So you never know on which day the big shift is going to come. You never know on which day the big break is going to come. You never know on which day the big new connection is going to come. But you do know if you don't take action, it isn't. And so continuously taking action and serving people around you well is a really great way of doing this.
Wow, that's well said.
Thank you very much.
And it's really powerful. So, well, it is well said because it is a repetition in our conscious mind that feeds our unconscious mind that really sets us up to be of that service that we really, we're inspired because of that inner drive then, because that's the drive that we've programmed into our subconscious to recognize that these are the things that we want to experience on the outer level. And for the most part, we as human beings, we recognize that that's all we have control over in our lives. We really don't have a control over a lot of other things.
No, that's exactly right. There isn't a whole lot more. Yeah. There's a question.
Somebody said that looks like I got something going on. I don't know what's going on with this today. I guess what does it look like is going on?
That's a good question. The normal speed, so I can't really tell. Hey.
Good. I just noticed that you don't have that. What do I want to say? I can read people pretty good, and they don't. You don't have that same sparkly look to you. I don't know if you were not feeling well or if something was going on. I was just worried about you, Robert. Oh, but I think he froze up, so I know one of his problems.
I just appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. You know what? It is an interesting. I'm using this ever-ending process of internet and connection has really got me.
Yeah. Blab's been a little bit choppy too lately. I think they're like doing upgrades and stuff, but I noticed that it's been a little buggy. No, I just noticed the look on your face, and I was concerned.
Well, very nice of you to be thoughtful like that, Steve.
How are you doing, sir?
I am doing really, really well. Thank you.
You always are. Do you ever have a bad day? Do you ever have a bad day?
I can't remember having a bad day. No. Like I know that I did, but that was so many years ago that I don't really think about it, and I can't. Like, why would I have a bad day?
Can we change? I don't see like change bodies for like just a week, just like a week.
Sure, go right ahead.
Yeah. I don't know the logistics on that one, Steven. So
yeah.
We have that technology yet, or maybe we're trying to do.
Well, if you want, I could do some coaching with you, and I could help you.
There isn't enough time in the day for that.
There's always time.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you. I just wanted to hop on real quick and say hi, and then I seen the not so sparkly looking Robert's face. Usually he's like laughing all the time, and I got concerned. I was like, something is wrong in the universe.
I think he's gone out and he's coming back here now.
I was worried there was something wrong with the space-time continuum.
It makes a difference what kind of a device you're on.
There we go. All right, that's the laugh I was looking for. That's the laugh I was looking for.
Oh God, thank you. Well, you know what, Steve, you made my day because you're right. The other way I was dark, wasn't I?
Oh, here we go.
Was I dark? And on the other look? Uh-oh. I'm here.
Yes,
I'm still alive.
You have a base from which to work off of.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, Steve, you seem to be getting on labs. We are looking for help.
Oh,
yeah.
And
I'm going to try to refresh. Maybe it's me because you're really it's really bad.
I think Steve's got it in for you today, Robert.
I'm glad somebody does. I appreciate Steve. Yeah, totally.
Great. I know you're just doing it because he cares. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, he does. He totally does.
I do.
And I would love. I know you do. Have you been listening to the Happy City Initiative? Thoughts or reality?
No, I haven't heard about that.
That's what we're on right now here in my local area, the Happy City Initiative. I've been working on that since the first of the year. So what we want to do is help the whole city be happy, because there's a fundamental duality in our world. People are either working together or they're working against each other.
Right.
And everything is working better when we're working together. When we're working against each other, everything is getting worse. So which way do we want to be? We want to be together.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So this is what Happy City is about. How about we all get working together? And doing this makes everything work better. See, one of the big fundamental problems that we have as humans is our tendency to compare. But like I've said many times here, to compare is to despair. Because what we tend to do is we tend to compare somebody else's gift with our greatest shortcoming.
Wow, yeah. Wow.
That's just a recipe for disaster.
Right, exactly. Been there, done that.
So I was coming in and asking you, Steve. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, can you hear me, Steve?
Every once in a while.
Just jumped on. Okay, but that's
still doing it.
You're breaking up in your audio, Robert.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, now you're back on.
I mean, well, the idea for the question.
Every time he starts to ask the question, it goes out.
Opportunity.
Oh no! Robert has
maybe. I'll let you answer it, Stephen Whiteley. You might be better.
In the chat box.
Yeah.
So with this Happy City Initiative.
Well,
we're starting to work on that here, and it started over in Europe.
Okay.
So there's a few there that are already doing this. If for the best documentation that I'm aware of, you can Google Happy City Bristol.
I'm gonna write that down.
And you can see all kinds of documentation on the work they're doing there. And it's paying off in a huge way. So this is a really great way of getting people together and collecting ideas, disseminating ideas, organizing them, and keeping them available, and getting people's energy up, because everything is energy and people are energy. And when we are at high energy, we are more intelligent, we are more collaborative, we are more creative, we are more intuitive, we are more healthy. And so,
and you can project that energy in a more powerful way too. That's been proven scientifically.
yes, exactly.
I've done my homework.
Yay! So, but most people don't understand what happiness is. And there's a very significant effort going on to muddy the waters on that. So, you know, there's a lot of commercial activity designed to give us the impression that their product will make us happy.
Right, exactly.
And so, but real happiness doesn't come from the outside in, it comes from the inside out. So what I'm going to do is to first help everybody understand, and then give them some steps and some tools and some techniques they can have to get there, which is cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Welcome, Lori. Good to see you here. So this is true for everybody, right? So you can do it one at a time, or you can do it a whole city at a time. I think that's the important part.
Right.
So I love to work a wholesale rather than retail. Even though I still have coaching clients that I work one-on-one with. But, you know, in the end, the more people we can reach, the better. And that's what I want to do, is I want to reach hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people with this important message that happiness is harmony. And you want to have harmony inside yourself. You want to have harmony in your environment, and you want to have harmony with your purpose for living. These, I think, are fundamental ideas that the world really needs.
Yes, I agree.
Reach more and more people with them.
Well, I'm going to get running here. I got some things I have to get done to make my reality happier.
Excellent. Well, it's been great to see you, Steve.
Yes, I always try to stop in because, you know, I love you guys like crazy. And I hope when I come back next time that Robert will have it together.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Oh, no, he's coming back in just enough to tell me to stop being hateful. Well, Robert, I hope you can hear me. I love you, brother, and I hope that your audio and your video and everything else works out. And hopefully I'll swing back by when you guys are on here. You know, he hears me. He hears me.
He does.
Yeah.
So thanks, Steve. We're sending the love right back at you. And it's always a pleasure to see you. Okay, everybody. So now we know that happiness is harmony. And harmony with yourself and with your environment and with your purpose for living. Where do you want to go with that? How do you want to achieve that? I could recommend my book, which, let me see, I'll get a copy out here so you can actually see it, which gives you all the tools that you need in order to actually achieve that. Or you can work on it on your own. Here's the book. Happiness Works, Get Yours Here. You can get it online. Or you can work on it yourself if you want, or if you want, you can connect with me. The connection details are in the chat box, and I will be happy to help you get there. You know, it's It's a great project to make life better, to make families better, to make our communities better. And everybody that does this is going to live happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. So we know that laughing is the best medicine. And when we take daily steps to be doing that every day, then we are really helping our health. And high vibrational energy is awesome for health. This is the way we all can live. You know, there was a time when I was not doing that, and I was 25 pounds heavier than I am now. I was soft, I was weak, and I was in pain. But by taking daily action over the years, then I've achieved what I consider to be an awesome way of living, where I'm helping people every day, I'm nurturing myself and my family, and it's really helping the world. So working now to take it out to the city level, and then once we get out to the city level, to take it out to many, many, many cities, to take it out to the cities level. And as we do that, we're hoping to reach more and more and more people who discover the truth about themselves, stop living in negativity, and start embracing positivity. Because this is where all of the good side of living is. Excuse me, a bit silly there. And it's really the daily way of living that makes it really useful for us and for everybody around us. So if we think that living is all about consuming, then we end up in negativity and not where we want to be. But if we think that balancing, consuming, and producing is what makes us feel good, and we do that on our purposeful pathway, then each and every day we're getting better and better. And this is the greatest way of feeling better and better. So this daily action idea in the direction of our purposeful mission is definitely the way that we want to go. For as we sit around more, you might have heard this, sitting is the new smoking. So the sedentary life is not the life that we want. We want the active life. We want the life that's producing our dream world. And so let's get working on that day by day by day. Does anybody have any questions out there on how they might do that? Because I'd be more than happy to answer the questions, because I've been dealing with negativity around me and not falling into it for years. And I've been working and achieving for years. And I don't think there's any reason left to be unhappy. If you think there's a good reason to be unhappy, go ahead and enter something in the chat box and I'll explain to you how I've overcome that. Or you can jump on and we can have a chat together about it, and that will help us both. So that, you know, a lot of people are unhappy because of criticism from others. And we've talked about that here, but the way I deal with that is when somebody comes at me with criticism, I thank them. I ask them to tell me more, and then usually they get really deflated fairly quickly. And when they're done that, I say, is there anything else? And when they're done that, I always just say, well, thanks for your information. I'll seriously consider changing that. Okay. So there's Robert having a hard time with his blab. Okay. So I think what I will do, I think I've given you all the information that we really wanted to today. So maybe what I'll do is sign off. So I guess I wish you all a very happy day, and I hope that it's productive and successful for you. And as you get better and better at that, please come back and join us and spread the word around so that more and more people get to live this way. Take care, stay well, have fun. I'm Stephen Whiteley. Bye for now. Hello there, buddy. Yeah, I can. You had connectivity there after Steve got on, eh? It doesn't want to stop. That's funny.